We got a decent sized playlist update this week that added Infected, Gunfight OSP, and Aniyah Palace for Ground War. One of these has been absolutely terrible, and I'll get to that one a bit later in the video. But we also have Free For All, Night Vision Mosh Pit, and Shoot House 24/7 joining the hardcore playlists. I think everyone is most excited for Shoot House out of those three. So let's talk about Infected. Infected has finally made its way into Modern Warfare, and it's usually the same thing every year. A once great game type has been crippled over and over again by weird gameplay decisions or player count limitations. But this year, I think Modern Warfare has absolutely nailed it. We have throwing knives, tac inserts, first infected keeps a weapon, and 18-player matches. Past games often had a lot of these, but some would only be 12 players or exclude a tactical insert or just something that seemed like an odd change. I believe it was either Black Ops 3 or 4 that made it so the first infected lost their weapon, and it caused a lot of people to quit as soon as they were infected. I also like how this game handles custom classes. You don't get to select a class, but that's part of the fun. Every single survivor will have the exact same loadout. It could be an AK-47, AX-50, or even just a Desert Eagle. The only thing that I've seen different are the primary and secondary weapons that change on a match basis. Everyone has a claymore and a tactical grenade. Everyone has the exact same specialist streak selection. First kill is scavenger. That is a must if you want to survive for a while. Pick up ammo early on before a large swarm start rushing. The 3 kill will grant you the amped perk, so your deployable cover will recharge faster. This is useful for mounting and making your shots count, and making it harder to get killed by throwing knives, so make use of it. If you survive to get 5 kills, you will get the restock perk so you can refill your claymores over time, and 7 kills will grant you a specialist bonus. My favorite part of this mode though is it doesn't track stats, so you don't have to worry about dying repeatedly if you become infected. Rush as much as you can, and eventually survivors run out of ammo or just get overwhelmed. In past games, they often had kills and deaths being tracked, which meant infected players wouldn't try very hard to actually get kills because they didn't want to die over and over and ruin their stats. This game handles everything well. You can also get night maps, which makes for a new experience as well. One thing I'd like to see is some more variety when it comes to weapons we are given at spawn. So far, I think it's been 1 weapon per category, except I haven't seen any LMG or marksman rifles. I'm not sure if those are in there. I also think the balance could use some tweaking. I have yet to see survivors actually win a match. There was one on Aniyah Palace that came close, but that was just due to how large the map is, with the last 2 remaining players hiding in a bush. I'm sure some survivors have won, but it's just very rare. Either way, this is a great version of Infected that I've been thoroughly enjoying. Next, I want to briefly talk about Gunfight OSP. I never got the chance to play this until now. I didn't touch it in the alpha or the beta previously, and I like this a lot more than standard Gunfight. I don't know what it is about this mode exactly, but I don't usually have fun in standard Gunfight. In this, I felt like I was actually enjoying myself. Running around to pick up various weapons that are spawned in makes it more interesting, and I have more freedom to pick up a gun I am more comfortable with. It would have been even better if I managed to get the perfect game in this match, but I guess I have to settle for a 10-0. Overall, I played about 5 or so matches and enjoyed all but one where the enemy team was just AFK the whole time. I've read some arguments that OSP removes the need for skill in this game and relies on luck, and that is entirely false. The weapon pickups are mirrored across both sides of the map, so both teams have these same options. You have the same opportunity to get the exact same weapons the enemy team is using. You might enjoy standard Gunfight more than this, and that's okay, but I myself find it enjoyable. I've also noticed that I don't really lag at all in this mode. I never feel like I have much of a delay when getting into gunfights. While this might seem obvious because of the 4-player limit, that alone makes it more enjoyable sometimes than even 6v6. That same thing goes for standard Gunfight as well. Now I want to talk about Aniyah Palace. This map launched with 10v10, 20v20, but it still always felt empty. This is essentially the same thing that happened to Stonehaven from Call of Duty Ghosts. It seems like Infinity Ward struggles to utilize the entire map. Well, they added it to the Ground War rotation, and I absolutely hate it. I think my opinion is being heavily skewed because every single match I've got on this map was just a complete disaster and not fun at all. Twice in a row, 2 different lobbies, my team was DEFCON nuked. And every game where I was actually trying, I just couldn't even get a single UAV. Something about this map just makes it flow really bad for me. It didn't matter what side I spawned on or how many games I played. I just can't figure out how to navigate this map and be successful in Ground War. I like Tavrisk District more than this map, and that's saying something. I'm still willing to give it a shot, but so far it's been a horrible experience. Some of you might be enjoying this, and that's great. Let me know in the comments what the secret is, because I really do want to enjoy it. As for the 3 hardcore modes that were added, I have yet to actually play any of them, but Shoot House will for sure be my first go-to. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and check out Infected if you haven't already. Stats don't track, but you can still complete challenges and get experience. If you like this video, a subscribe is always appreciated, and I'll see you next time.